Have you ever stopped to wonder what truly defines friendship, love, and the bonds that tie us to one another? Is it the fleeting exchanges of convenience, or the sacred moments of trust and shared vulnerability? In today's video, we'll explore the profound essence of relationships, be it true friendship that stands firm against life's tempests, the transformative power of intimacy born from trust, or the wisdom gained through the trials of love. Why should you stay until the end? Because in a world often filled with superficial connections and fleeting pleasures, uncovering these truths could redefine how you live, love, and connect with others. Through stories of wisdom and reflection, we'll reveal how humility, self-awareness, and deliberate choices shape our lives. Whether it's about the power of nurturing enduring friendships, embracing the beauty of imperfection in love, or understanding the subtle ways our actions define our legacy, this video promises insights that can truly transform your perspective. By the end, you'll see why true connection demands effort, why living authentically is the greatest act of courage, and why wisdom is the crown jewel of a life well lived. So stay with us as we embark on this journey to uncover life's deepest truths. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. True friendship is not a fleeting connection, born of convenience and shallow exchanges. It is a towering cathedral, constructed brick by brick through the trials and triumphs of shared experience. Each stone laid represents a moment of trust, a test of loyalty, and a triumph over adversity. It cannot thrive on the shifting sands of superficiality or be sustained by hollow gestures and unspoken assumptions. Instead, it demands time, effort, and an unshakable commitment to endure life's tempests. Friendship is a sacred bond, forged in the crucible of vulnerability and strengthened by the willingness to stand steadfast, even when the storms rage fiercest. Those who chase perfection in others are destined to wander the desolate plains of loneliness, for perfection is but a mirage in the human condition. To truly love and befriend another is to embrace the symphony of their flaws, to find beauty not in their invulnerability, but in their humanity. Where the grass grows tallest, the shadows of the past stretch long, and the serpents of forgotten pain lie coiled, ready to strike. These specters of regret and unhealed wounds wait in silence, prepared to inject their venom into those who venture too boldly into the uncharted. Yet, life demands risk. To shield oneself entirely is to live only half a life. Should you surrender to the intoxicating pull of passion, should you fall captive to the allure of a woman whose presence echoes the very rhythm of the stars, be prepared to give her not just your body, but your heart as well. Love is no gentle flame. It is a voracious fire that consumes with merciless fervor. It ignites with an intensity that can neither be tamed nor extinguished until it has burned through every barrier of resistance. What remains may be ashes, but within those embers lies the potential for something new, something extraordinary. 3 forces in this world possess the power to elevate the human spirit beyond the mundane: the cleansing purity of water, the ephemeral beauty of flowers, and the enchanting presence of a woman whose allure transcends the physical. Water, with its ability to cleanse and renew, reminds us of life's simplicity and the importance of beginning again. Flowers, in their fleeting perfection, teach us to cherish beauty in the moment, for it is transient and precious. And then there is the woman, whose indescribable grace and presence can awaken the soul, lifting us to realms of awe and wonder we could never reach alone. These forces symbolize life's greatest truths: purity, fragility, and the unending allure of the unknown. Just as beer stirs the spirit with its intoxicating embrace, and the ocean serves as a sanctuary for the fish, every soul yearns for its own refuge, a place of solace where it can rest, rejuvenate, and rediscover its essence. In these sanctuaries, we find not only comfort but the strength to face the trials of life anew. Humility is the crown jewel in the treasury of wisdom. It is the quiet acknowledgement that no matter how vast our knowledge, the universe is far greater than our understanding. It whispers to us that every answer we uncover reveals a dozen more questions, and every truth we grasp hints at deeper mysteries still hidden. True wisdom lies not in the accumulation of knowledge, but in the ability to recognize our limitations and approach the unknown with gratitude and grace. To be humble is to wear the armor of openness, protecting oneself from the arrogance that blinds and the ignorance that binds. The soul does not grow old because the years pass. It withers and fades when it abandons the joy of play, the lightness of laughter, and the curiosity of a child. It is not time that ages the soul, but the surrender to monotony and resignation. To live fully is to embrace the delight of exploration, the richness of imagination, and the thrill of discovery. Better to walk the narrow path of frugality, preserving life's treasures with care, than to squander them recklessly. An empty pocket offers no hope for tomorrow, and an unguarded heart becomes an open door for despair. In the twilight of life, the profound challenge is to listen, not just with the ears, but with the heart, to the voices of our children. Their words, though well-meaning, often carry the bittersweet reminder of our mortality, a humbling song that echoes the passage of time and the inevitability of change. Let the eagle soar high above the clouds, away from the burrows of rodents, for those who consort with the unworthy risk having their wings clipped by folly. Even virtue, when worn as a mask, becomes a beacon for the opportunistic and the naive. In a world where power often rests on promises of ignorance and the allure of fleeting pleasure, it requires extraordinary courage to pursue truth, integrity, and a life well lived. The journey may be arduous, the rewards unseen by many, but the fulfillment it offers is unparalleled. It is a path not for the faint-hearted, but for those who understand that life's greatest victories are born of perseverance, humility, and a love that burns brighter than any flame. The pursuit of supreme excellence is not a competition with others, but a deeply personal and solitary journey to the summit of one's own potential. It is a commitment that demands relentless self-reflection and unwavering determination. This journey requires the courage to confront one's fears and doubts, dismantle the walls of insecurity, and rise above the whispers of mediocrity. Every step forward, every small victory, is a testament to the strength of character and resilience within. True excellence lies not in measuring oneself against the successes of others, but in comparing oneself to the person they were yesterday and striving to become better, wiser, and stronger. It is a pilgrimage of transformation, where each obstacle overcome becomes a stepping stone to a brighter, more authentic self. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Without the spark of shared desire, love between two people risks becoming stagnant, like a river that loses its current and begins to dry. Over time, passion may wane, leaving behind only the hollow shell of routine and habit. Two souls, once ablaze with connection, may find themselves reduced to mere cohabitants, sharing space, meals, and duties, but not the fire of their hearts. Without the effort to nurture intimacy and reignite the flame of passion, couples risk losing the very essence of their union. Love demands more than the passage of time. It requires intentional care, vulnerability, and the willingness to rediscover one another, even after years together. Without this, the bond weakens, and what remains is a partnership of convenience rather than one of true connection and devotion. Laziness, the silent thief of time and potential, often becomes the refuge of those who resign themselves to the monotony of life. It invites complacency, lulling its victims into a state of passive existence where the only activities are eating, sleeping, and murmuring complaints about what could have been. This kind of inertia slowly drains the vibrancy from life, replacing it with the dullness of missed opportunities and unrealized dreams. Yet life, like a canvas, offers infinite possibilities for creation. Each choice we make, every action we take, is a stroke of paint shaping the masterpiece of our destiny. Let the brush of wisdom guide our hands, and let prudence temper our impulses, crafting a future rich in satisfaction, fulfillment, and meaning. With intentionality, we can create a legacy of beauty that reflects the strength of our spirit and the depth of our character. Destiny is a profound and enigmatic teacher, carefully selecting who enters and exits the tapestry of our lives. It orchestrates encounters and separations, weaving stories of joy, pain, and growth. But while destiny may guide the crossing of paths, it is the heart, unfettered by logic and attuned to the whispers of intuition, that determines who stays and who leaves an indelible mark upon our souls. Some connections are fleeting, meant only to teach us a lesson or to prepare us for something greater ahead. Others are timeless, defying coincidence and creating bonds that endure through the storms of life. These enduring connections are the ones that shape us most profoundly, anchoring us in love, loyalty, and a sense of belonging even amidst the chaos of existence. When a woman offers her intimacy without discernment, she risks bearing her soul too soon, like a rose that unfolds its petals before the dawn fully arrives. Such haste, though well-meaning, can leave her vulnerable to the harsh scrutiny of an unkind world and the weight of experiences she may not yet be ready to bear. There is a quiet power in patience, in allowing intimacy to blossom naturally, nurtured by trust, respect, and mutual understanding. Like a flower that blooms at its own pace, revealing its beauty to the world only when it is fully ready, so too must intimacy be given when it is rooted in a foundation strong enough to support its fragility. To rush the process is to risk withering under the unrelenting sun of judgment, losing the fullness of one's splendor before it has had the chance to flourish. Excellence in life is not achieved through haste or recklessness, but through thoughtful choices and deliberate actions. Every moment, every decision, is an opportunity to shape the narrative of our lives. The pursuit of fulfillment requires us to move beyond the surface, to look deeper into our desires, fears, and aspirations, and to create a story that resonates with authenticity and purpose. Let us not be swayed by the fleeting allure of comparison, but instead focus on the quiet, profound act of self-discovery and self-mastery. For in the end, it is not how we measure against others that defines us, but the courage to confront and rise above our own limitations, to bloom fully and radiantly in the garden of our own making. As we journey through life, may we paint our destiny with strokes of wisdom and love, creating a masterpiece that not only reflects our struggles and triumphs, but also serves as a beacon of inspiration for those who come after us. May our actions resonate with meaning, our choices guided by purpose, and our lives enriched by the depth of connection and the beauty of transformation. For the ultimate pursuit of excellence is not to surpass others but to transcend ourselves, embracing the fullness of who we are and the infinite possibilities of who we can become. True love, that all-encompassing force that transcends the boundaries of time and space, does not begin with a fleeting touch or a moment of physical intimacy. It is born in the quiet corners of the soul, nurtured by a deep and unspoken complicity between two hearts that recognize each other in a way that defies explanation. True love is built upon the bedrock of mutual respect, an unshakable foundation where selfless devotion blossoms like flowers in spring. It is a bond that goes beyond words, beyond actions. It is a sacred connection that exists in the space between two souls, uniting them in ways that are both profound and eternal. This love is not merely an emotion but a mighty river, flowing relentlessly from the deepest parts of the soul. It carries with it the purest waters, quenching the thirst of longing hearts and nourishing the gardens of the spirit with sweetness and grace. In this sacred sanctuary, passion is not a fleeting spark but a steady, eternal flame. Here, sex is transformed into a language of intimacy, an expression of unyielding passion and trust that binds two souls in an embrace that feels as if it could outlast eternity itself. It is a divine act of unity, a manifestation of love that is as sacred as it is tender. But beware, for even the strongest foundations can crumble under the weight of deception and recklessness. May God protect you from the company of a deceitful woman whose smile hides a serpent's bite, and from the influence of a man lost to the grip of intoxication. Such companions are like storms that uproot even the most deeply rooted trees, leading even the wisest among us into ruin. Deceit poisons trust, and the intoxicated lose their anchor to wisdom and self-control, becoming a danger not only to themselves but to those around them. Humanity, in its fragile nature, often hides behind a mask of indifference. We pretend not to care about what lies just beyond our reach, dismissing our deepest desires as trivial or unattainable. Yet, in our hearts, we yearn for the very things we deny ourselves. Too often, this pretense of apathy becomes a way of life, and we trade our most fervent dreams for a hollow sense of security. In doing so, we lose sight of what truly matters, allowing fear and doubt to imprison us in a life of missed opportunities and unfulfilled longing. There is a hard truth that must be faced. Overindulgence in alcohol is one of life's most insidious traps. It seduces with the promise of temporary escape, but leaves behind a trail of destruction. Excessive drinking can ravage not just the body but also the soul. It leads to sexual health issues such as erectile dysfunction, stripping away one's confidence and intimacy. Beyond this, it wreaks havoc on the body's vital systems. The heart weakens, the liver deteriorates, and the mind becomes clouded, robbing life of its clarity and purpose. Relationships crumble under the strain of addiction, and the very essence of a person, their dignity and worth, is diminished. True strength, true masculinity, is not measured by the number of drinks a man can consume or the bravado he displays in doing so. Instead, it is found in the quiet wisdom of self-control, in the courage to say no, and in the respect he shows to himself and those he loves. A man's worth lies in his ability to protect his health, cherish his relationships, and live a life guided by purpose and integrity. To live authentically and love truly is to walk a path of wisdom and self-awareness. It is to choose devotion over pretense, purpose over indulgence, and truth over illusion. It is to honor the sanctity of the soul, to nurture the heart with acts of kindness and self-respect, and to forge connections that are as enduring as they are meaningful. Let this be the guiding principle, a life rich with love, free from regret, and filled with the quiet joy of knowing you have given your best to yourself and to those you hold dear. In this way, you embrace the essence of true love and live a life that transcends the ordinary, leaving a legacy of wisdom and grace for all who follow. What have you learned today about the essence of true friendship, the transformative power of love, or the wisdom gained through life's trials? Which lesson resonated most with you, and how will you bring it into practice in your own life? We'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you've taken away from this video and plan to apply in your life in the comments below. Let your story inspire others to reflect, grow, and build deeper connections. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Together, let's create a community rooted in wisdom, growth, and meaningful connection. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.